Two moms, two marketers, two women new to the financial industry. They have a lot of questions. That's why they're bringing in financial experts to educate all of us here on A Penny or Two for Your Thoughts.
Hey everyone, I'm Chantel, Vice President of Marketing with Centris.
Hey guys, I'm Liz. I'm Senior Marketing Specialist, and welcome to A Penny or Two for Your Thoughts. Chantel, we've got kind of a big deal with us today.
Big deal.
Big deal.
Huge.
Yep. He's amazing. He's very knowledgeable. He's going to be a great guest.
Knows everything about everything, right?
Yes. Yeah.
He's also our boss.
Yep.
So there's that.
He's our boss. Our guest has worked in both banks and a credit union. He had one title when he started out in the financial industry over 30 years ago, which was a teller. Now, he's the Executive Vice President, Chief Information Officer, wait, I'm not done, and Chief Operations Officer at Centris. And what's really cool, his initials are WTF. Welcome to the podcast, Tate Fitzgerald. Thanks for taking the time to sit down and chat with us today.
Thank you. You don't know how difficult it was for me not to interrupt you during that. Happy to be here.
Great.
So, Tate, can you just kind of tell us a little bit about what you do at Centris? I know I gave the titles, but just a little bit about what you do on a daily basis.
Well, doesn't everybody want to know? Like the title says, Information Officer and Operations Officer. So I work with the technology team, and our team works with the applications, the hardware, the software that runs the computers at the office, and we provide the support, whether it's help desk functionality for our employees or connection to service providers that are providing services to our membership. And then I have the operations side of the house that extends from the operations side, back office support, lending services, to even so far as to go into marketing.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
let's really dig into how great that team is.
I hear they're pretty awesome.
I do. I hear that too.
Yep.
Next topic.
Wow. About that. Well, we're going to have a really quick podcast this time.
Hey, thank you for joining us.
Well, we had, you have a lot going on at Centris, but you have a great wealth of history in the banking industry. So really, where did this all start? How did you kind of feel like this was the place for you?
I think really the fact that we're in the business to help provide vital financial services to our membership, to our customers. We help our members get homes for the first time. We help members get their automobiles for the first time. We help them finance their child's education. We help them get a loan to go on vacation. And so we're providing services that are of benefit to our membership that help make their lives better. And that's what's exciting about, I think, being in the financial sector space is helping people make their dreams come true.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things we've talked about on our podcast,
Yep.
how personal it is and how you can really connect with those subject matter experts at your financial, just feeling like they can help you, get your dreams, make your dreams come true. So that's a really important piece. And it's an exciting piece to be part of and helping people, right?
Absolutely.
Great.
So you've worked both in a bank and a credit union. Can you give us an idea of really, is there a difference, what that is?
I think many years ago there was a bigger difference. Today, we're all providing financial services to our membership. We call them members, banks call them customers. But at the end of the day, they're the people that we help with our services. And so, the industry is not all that sexy. We provide loans. We take in deposits. We give commercial and consumer loans to our members and try to help them with what they need.
Right. There's a lot of myths out there. I know that was one of the things when I started at Centris, learning about a credit union. There's myths out there, one being that a credit union is really strict on membership. That's not the case. So you had mentioned members and customers. So kind of talk us through what, dispelling that myth.
Well, again, I think if you go years back, there was, I think, a credit union evolved around a particular industry. We started off as Bell Feds, the telephone company. But as it has evolved, it's really our field of membership is really more so an MSA or an area. And as long as you live within our field of membership, and your family members you can open up accounts with us, and in fact your family members that live outside of our location can become members as well.
Right. So live, work, worship, and go into have the education part of it. So if you're
Absolutely.
in that area, you can be part of it. It's not this restricted membership as so many people think it is.
Correct. Yeah.
Perfect. So another myth is that a credit union is not as regulated as a bank. Another myth. How would you talk through that one?
I would say we are exactly the same and regulated just like any other financial institution, any other bank.
Yeah.
We have the same regulatory. We still are FDIC insured, and we still have the NCUA. So it's same regulatory oversight, if you will.
Very good.
So, and being in technology, this myth is perfect. Credit unions are not as high tech as banks.
And I think we're, again, back to my earlier statement of there's not a lot that's sexy around banking. We're providing financial services to our membership. We provide apps on the phone. We provide online banking. We all provide generally the same thing. Every organization has a nuance of a niche component, but at the end of the day, I think we provide the same general technology as everyone else.
Right. Trying to provide that experience. I know that's something that we talk about a lot, right? And making sure that those members or customers are coming in feeling welcome, feeling like they're being helped, and getting back to, their financial goals that we were talking about earlier. So that's great. So with all of that, myths are out of here. We don't need to talk about those anymore. So as you have seen the industry change, what are some things that people need to be prepared for as we go ahead and and grow, evolve in the financial space? What are some things that maybe young adults should be prepared for as they work with financial industries?
Well, good question. What do young adults need to be prepared for? I guess just like all of us when we grew up, you have to be prepared for how are we going to manage our finances, and I think that's where your financial institution comes into play, and why I think Centris is such a great organization, because we're part of the community. We care about our membership. We're willing to sit down and talk about your finances, about your needs, about what your wants and your dreams are, and help you set up a plan for how you can get there. But obviously, any young person just kind of coming into the financial world or coming into the business world, we want them to open up a depository account so they can start to save money. And if they've got a need or a want, to talk to us about what that is, so we can help them figure out how to save for that.
Very good. Very good. Financial education is a big piece of the puzzle.
Yep.
For so many financial institutions, specifically for us at Centris. It's an incredible focus. How do we continue to educate those young adults, those children, the parents?
The parents.
How do we continue just to get that information in their hands? What's the best way that we can do that going forward? What's some advice that you could give to parents or young adults?
I guess to just talk to your kids about financial well-being and being aware of finances. I think the great thing about Centris is we offer services. We do financial awareness. We do some partnerships with some organizations in Omaha to help do some training and education along those lines. So again, talk to your local credit union banker and ask questions.
Very good. Very good.
All right, Tate, penny for your thoughts. This is a section where we just ask you a question to get a thought from you that our listeners can take away. And knowing that you've been in this industry as long as you have, what advice would you give somebody that's just stepping into it or that's maybe looking at getting into it?
I guess, I don't know, this might be worth like a fraction of a penny. I'm not sure, but
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
I guess you gotta know what's in your heart and what you enjoy, and you start somewhere, and you work hard, and look at the people who are around you. I can speak for Centris. We have wonderful staff. We have wonderful members, and at the end of the day, what you want to do is enjoy what you're doing. And I can say at Centris, most of us, I do enjoy what I do. And I think you work hard and you look for your opportunities. And, as long as you're working hard, those opportunities will come in their own time. As I talk to my kids, you can't force things to happen. Things evolve.
Yeah, very good.
Good. That's great advice. So listeners, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask our subject matter experts, or if there's a topic you'd like us to cover, send them our way to apennyforyourthoughts@centrisfcu.org. And be sure to share the wealth and subscribe, rate, and review our podcast wherever you get your podcasts so you don't miss an episode. Also, be sure to follow Centris on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn for more great financial information. You can visit our website at centrisfcu.org or give us a call at 402-334-7000. Tate, thanks so much for joining us today. It was great chatting with you. And thanks everybody for listening.
Thank you both.
Thank you.